Hey everyone. So I performed a migration from SQL Server 2012 to SQL Server on Linux, and I just wanted to show you how I did it and the restrictions. This is just preliminary testing, but I wanted to share my results. So the first thing is that I finally got this specific command to work. I'm running this on my Mac Mini. So I say accept EULA. Here's the password. There's the port, and there's the container or package or whatever. And then I come here to Putty, paste it in, and so now that it's started up, we can go ahead and take a look at it. What I've done here is I've put in Mac Mini for the login, essay, and then the password was just pasted in. We can see that SQL Server agent doesn't work. Databases are empty, security. Interesting. That is interesting. I'd never noticed that before, that there's built-in administrators in NT authority/system. The next thing that we're going to do is perform the command. And so currently Windows authentication isn't supported, but secret credentials are. So the first thing I did up here was I set my credential for essay, again, pasting in that password. And then I performed a start SQL migration, specified the source of SQL 2012, the destination of Mac Mini, then the destination SQL credential is that one. The reason I did not specify a credential for the source is because I'm just going to use Windows credentials for authentication. Now you may notice these, I did have to skip the databases, the linked servers, and the credentials. And the reason is because with databases, there's two ways currently to perform database migration, and that is using backup and restore, which uses a shared NAS, and then detach and attach, which uses UNC to communicate. And so since both of those are out of the question, just went ahead and skipped those, and we're going to try to figure out a way around that. Next are the linked servers and the credentials, which require some registry work. So that is not supported. It's also not supported in SQL Server on Linux. Linked servers for sure, and I'm not certain about credentials, but whenever I initially ran my test, it didn't work. So let's go ahead and execute that. What's really cool here we have updated all of the configurations, and it tells you, these need restarts. We've copied over the mail account, so it appears that mail is going to work. Now what you're seeing here is that it's attempting to copy the Windows logins, but it's not having any success. So at this time, only SQL logins can be migrated. Now what is interesting here is that while the SQL Server agent is not enabled or supported, you are still able to copy over jobs. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at the exceptions. And here is where you see that it attempted to create that login, but it failed. So now we can come here and take a look around. The databases, again, we skipped, but if we click refresh there, you can see that we've migrated that, and we've also migrated a couple other settings. I hope that was interesting. Good night.